Welcome to Get Your Play Online. My name is Sarah Rose, and today I'm so excited to show you how to play miniature cornhole. Now, I wonder if any of you guys watching have ever played cornhole before or seen someone play cornhole. If you have, drop a comment. I'd love to hear. For my friends who don't really know what cornhole is, it's kind of like target practice or our target practice game that we played last week. If you joined us for our Get Moving last week. Basically, cornhole, you have a much bigger board than this, and it's kind of tilted at an angle like this. And your job is to stand really far away and with some bean bags in your hand or something to throw, you toss it all the way from over there. You toss it and try to get your beanbag inside the hole. If you get it inside the hole, you get, I think it's 3 points. You get 3 points for landing inside this hole. And if your beanbag lands on the board around the circle, then you get 1 point. And whoever makes it to, normally it's 21 points, but for our game, we're gonna do 10. Whoever gets to 10 wins. So that's kind of how cornhole works. Today, because I don't have a cornhole board and the boards are really big. And since I'm playing inside, since it's kind of rainy outside where I live, I figured it would be fun to make kind of a miniature version out of stuff that we have laying around the house. So this is a great game for all ages. So my friends who are practicing throwing, you can stand kind of close and try to make it into the hole. And my older friends who are looking for more of a challenge or looking to compete with one another, you can move back really, really far and see how far you can throw from. So you're going to need 2 boxes if you're playing with a friend, because each person has a board that they stand next to. So like if this is my board, I'm gonna stand next to my board and try to shoot at the board that's across the room. It kind of helps, it helps you determine kind of like how far you're supposed to stand from your cornhole board that you're trying to aim for. So if you're playing with a friend, you're gonna need 2 boxes. So you can use cereal boxes like this one, or you can use a shoe box. Now to set up both, it's gonna be a little different. I'm gonna show you how you set up both boards because depending on what boxes you have, you may be using a shoe box, you may be using a cereal box. If you have another box that you think would work, you can use that one too. You're going to need some markers for if you'd like to decorate your box. If this is your cornhole board, you can decorate it however you want. There are some really cool cornhole boards that I've seen before where they paint the entire board in different colors and different patterns. So we get to do that to our own miniature cornhole board. Or if your box is like mine, where it was a cereal box, you can just draw hearts and shapes around it. That's what I'll probably do. So in cornhole, we need to cut out the hole in the top of our box. So we are going to be using some scissors. Now my friends, because we're going to be using the scissors in kind of a different way than some of you all may be used to, we need to kind of poke a hole in the middle of the box to be able to start cutting the circle out. So I'm going to ask an adult, or I'm going to ask that you have an adult with you, and your adult can cut that hole first. After that hole is cut, you can use the scissors and try to cut through the cardboard, but it's really, really tough. So if you need an adult to help you, please don't be afraid to ask. I would rather you ask and be safe than I would just rather you ask and be safe. You can be decorating the rest of your box while the hole is being cut out. So we also need something to throw. So in the spirit of using what we have at home, because I don't have any bean bags. If you have your own bean bags, feel free to use those. But for my friends who do not have bean bags, we are going to be using a sock. It's going to be a really long sock. Just whatever kind of sock you have lying around. You can use one of your grown-up socks if those are longer. And we're going to be using some rice. And we're gonna fill a little sandwich bag with some rice. That'll give it some weight so it's easier to throw rather than just throwing a balled up sock. It makes it a little easier to aim. So, my friends, with that, I think we're ready to get started. If you guys are excited, let me hear you say, Cornhole! Let's see. Yeah, I heard that one. Really good job. All right, my friends, let's go ahead and start out by cutting out the hole. You can draw your own circle, or if you want the circle to look really round, you can grab something circular like a cup and use that to kind of trace your circle. I'm just going to draw a circle the best that I can. I'm going to be using the cereal box. So you want the circle to be kind of big so that something could, or so that your bean bag can fit inside of it. But you also don't want it too big. You don't want to make it too easy. So once you have that circle, this is where we're going to use those scissors. So go ahead and grab a grown-up. I'll give you just a minute. I'll just be dancing to myself here. All right, so grown-ups, you're going to take the scissors and using just one end, trying to hold it like this, you're going to take the edge and you're going to try to cut a hole in your box. You may need it to be on a flat surface. Doing it in the air did not work well for me. So now I have a little bit of a hole in my box. You can't see it, but it's there. You just need the hole big enough to where you can fit the scissors inside and start cutting. So now you're going to cut kind of to where your circle starts and then go around. There we have it. So we've got our cornhole board. Now my friends who are using a shoebox, what you're gonna do is you're just gonna cut a hole on the top of the lid. Doing the same thing that we did with the cereal box. So make sure your grown-up is using the scissors and poke a hole into the top of the lid, and then using the scissors, you're going to cut out a circle. right, so we've got our cornhole board. Now, my friends, I'm going to give you a few minutes to decorate your board however you would like. Here, I'll move it down so you can see kind of what I'm doing. There's my little bag of markers. Now, because my box is kind of dark, I think I'm going to use mostly black to draw some of my favorite things. Now, you can use this time to draw whatever you would like. You can draw your favorite foods, your favorite sport, or you can use this time to draw some really cool things that happen this summer. You can, if you played outside a lot, you could maybe draw a tree. That's what I think I'm gonna do. Or maybe a bird. I saw a lot of birds. You could draw a flower. If you spend a lot of time outside looking at flowers. Let's see. I played a lot of catch over the summer. I'm trying to think. What are some really cool things that you did this summer? If you'd like, you can share them in the comments as well as drawing them on your board. You can also draw some of your favorite things about summer. Like some of my favorite things about summer are the foods that you can eat. I love watermelon, and I feel like you eat a lot of watermelon in the summer. And I love hamburgers and hot dogs. I feel like you eat a lot of those in the summer. So keep drawing whatever you'd like. I'm also going to draw some hearts, because those are my favorite things to draw. And I'm going to draw a smiley face, because I'm feeling really happy today. I hope you all are too. Let's see. I'm going to draw one more flower. All right, my friends, go ahead and wrap up your creations. All right, my friends. So we have our cornhole boards ready. So now the setup for your cornhole is going to be kind of different. Since I'm using a cereal box, it's going to look a little different than if I was using a shoe box. Either way, we're going to spend the next 30 seconds on a scavenger hunt. Okay? So my friends, what you are looking for in these 30 seconds, and I will be counting the whole time, you're going to be looking for a book that's about this big or something really heavy, because what we're going to do is we're going to use this book to prop up our board. So it needs to be really heavy, and it needs to be able to stand up on its own. Let me see if I can show it. So it needs to be able to stand up sturdy like this, or it needs to lay flat like that, and about this big. All right, my friends, so you have 30 seconds to find something really heavy, or something heavy like this. Not too heavy. All right, my friends, ready, set, go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Whew. All right, my friends. I hope you had fun running around. All right, my friends, let's see what you got. I found this book that was pretty big, and it's able to stand up straight like that. If you found something really cool that you'd like to share, you can take a picture of it and put it in the comments. I would love, love, love to see it. All right, my friends. So what you're gonna do, I'm gonna turn you so you can kind of see how we are setting this up. So I am propping my box up against a wall like this. Make sure if you have a cereal box that the top is closed like that. It just makes it a little easier to stand up. And then with my heavy book that I found, you're going to place it, let's see if I can show you a little more clearly. You're going to place it right at the base. So all that's doing is keeping the box in place. So when you're throwing your beanbag or your sock, that box isn't going to move around or fall. And then my friends who are using a shoebox, you don't need to have it propped up against the wall necessarily, but you're going to take that book and you're going to put that right here, kind of toward the back of the box. Here, I'll put it over here. Toward the back of the box. And then with your lid, you're just going to place it on top like that. So it's at an angle. So imagine there's a hole here. Your sock is able to fall through the hole. It's just a little bit easier to aim when the target is kind of facing at an angle rather than straight down. All right, my friends. So go ahead and take a minute to set up your cornhole, depending on what box you're using. Here, let me see. There you go. You can see that a little bit better. All right, my friends. Now, we're going to make our bean bags. So, what you're going to do is take a plastic baggie, like so, and you're going to fill it about, let's say, halfway with rice, or you can use beans as well. If you need help pouring, get a friend to help you hold the bag, or you can have a grown-up help you too. There we go. And then we're gonna seal that bag tight so no rice escapes. So once we have our rice in our baggie, we're going to take that sock. We're gonna open it up just a little bit so our bag can fit through. You may want to squeeze some of the air out of your bag so it doesn't pop when you're throwing it. And then you're going to try to fit your bag inside the sock. Once it's in there a little bit, you're going to take your hand and you're going to put it you're going to shove it down all the way to the toes of the sock. It looks like I have a huge hand. All right, my friends. So once you have your rice in your little baggie in your sock, What you're going to do is with this end, you're going to make a knot. So let's see if I can show you. You're going to kind of make a little loop with the tail end of the sock. And then with this loose end, you're going to come around and through the loop, like so. Having that knot just means that that bag of rice is not going to escape. And then with the tail, what you're going to do is you're going to kind of fold it down over the knot. That way you don't have that extra little tail hanging out. There you go. Now you have your own bean bag. Look at that. All right, my friends, I think we've got everything set up. Are you ready to play some cornhole? Yes? All right, let's do it. So I'm going to be in the background and I'm going to be throwing. I'm going to have it so that you're going to see the board. Okay. There we go. So my friends, what I'm going to have you do is you're going to stand at the foot of your cornhole board. Then you're going to take 10 steps backwards. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, my friends, remember we are going to go to 10 points. 3 points if you make it inside the box, inside the hole. 1 point if you land on the box or if you land on whatever is propping your box in place. All right, my friends, I'm going to go for it. Ready, set, go. Let's see. Oh, I didn't get any. It's so bouncy. All right, next try. Oh, so close. So bouncy. All right, next try. It made it! All right, my friends, so that's 3 points to me. All right, next one. Oh, so close, I rolled off. If you ever need to adjust your board, that's totally okay. Let's see, next one. Oh, so close. All right. Oh, so close. Oh. 3 more points. My friends, let us know in the comments how you're doing. I bet you guys are doing great. Oh, so close. Oh. Three points. So that's 3 plus 3 plus 3 is, anyone? 9, that's right. So just need one more. Ready, set, go. We did it! 3 points. Great job, my friends. We made it to 10. Great job. Here, my friends, can you give me a high 10? Ready? High 10. Great job. All right, my friends, so you can play as many rounds of cornhole as you would like. But for now, what I thought we could do is, since it is the end of summer, we could have a really fun, really quick dance party. So I've got some music going, and we're just going to dance however we would like. So my friends, if you need to clear your cornhole materials out of the way to make room for dancing, totally fine. I'm gonna give you just a minute to kind of clear the way before starting the music. Oh. All right, my friends, are you ready to dance? I'm excited to see your moves. All right, my friends, ready, set, boogie! You can do some jumping if you want. You can do the twist. That's where you kind of move your hips back and forth. Very good. You can do a disco point, so with 2 fingers up to the corner, down, up, up, up. Other hand. I like doing this with my arms. I don't know why. Step and tap, step and tap, step and tap, step and tap. Jump around, around. I think I'm gonna do this disco hands again. Other hand. I'm gonna do the twist again. Sounds kind of like a robot. We can pretend to be robots. Good dancing, my friends. Hope you're having fun. All right, my friends, big finale. Great job, my friends. Great dancing. Good job, everyone. Well, my friends, thank you so much for joining me for this Get Moving. I had so much fun with you this summer. I hope that you guys had a fun summer too. And I wish you all a very happy back to school season if you guys are going back to school. And I guess that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I hope that you had a lot of fun playing cornhole, as much fun as I did. And with practice, I'm sure you guys will be cornhole experts. So my friends, until next time, have fun and happy Friday. Enjoy the weekend and have a great day. Bye, friends. See you later.